Hi, welcome to Book Break. This week I'm your host, Mr. Roger, and I'll be sharing the first two chapters of Invisible Inkling by Emily Jenkins. It's a fun read geared toward grades 3 to 5. So let's get started with chapter 1, Secret Stuff. For serious. Hi, you. When you're done reading this, can I ask you a favor? Please don't tell my parents about Inkling, and don't tell my sister Nadia either. Or Sasha Chin from downstairs. Actually, please don't tell anyone that I've had an invisible bandipat living in my laundry basket for 6 weeks, eating my family's breakfast cereal, and playing with my pop-up book collection. Inkling needs to stay hush-hush. For serious. The only reason I'm telling you right now is that if I don't tell somebody, I really think my brain might explode. And that would not be pretty. From Hank Wolowitz. Next chapter, The Fur Beneath the Sink. A thing about me is I have an overbusy imagination. Everyone says so. And it's true, I'm not saying I don't. I imagine airplanes that argue with their pilots, drinks that change the color of your skin, and aliens who study human beings in science labs, all when I'm supposed to be doing something else. Like cleaning my room or listening. But here's the thing about the invisible bandipat who's been living in my laundry basket. He's not imaginary. Inkling is as real as you or me or the Great Wall of China. I know that's hard to believe. I could hardly believe it myself when I first met him. My family is the Wolowitz family. We own an ice cream shop a couple doors down from our apartment in Brooklyn, New York. The shop is called Big Round Pumpkin Ice Cream for a Happy World. The end of the summer, before 4th grade, I'm hanging around the shop watching Mom, Dad, and Nadia set up for the day. That's when I first noticed the bandipat. Mom is sweeping the stoop. Nadia is kneeling on the counter writing on the chalkboard. Dad has just finished churning a bunch of his new fall flavor, white cherry white chocolate. He's been making samples for a couple weeks, and now he's got it good enough to sell to customers. That's why Nadia is changing the flavor list that hangs over the counter. The thing about my sister Nadia is she has pretty handwriting. The thing about me is I have invented a lot of new ice cream flavors. Pepsi Raisin Chip, Cotton Candy Gummy Worm, Poppy Seed and Waffle, and Sweet Potato Pecan. Don't tell me what you think. I already know most people don't like them. My own family doesn't even like them. Dad makes all the ice cream himself. He invented white cherry, white chocolate, nectarine swirl, and Heath Bar brownie. Mom invented chocolate-covered pretzel. Nadia made up cinnamon mocha and espresso double shot. But I have invented 800 different flavors. But not a single one has ever gone up on that chalkboard. There's marshmallow peep, caramel popcorn, dried pineapple, and cheddar bunny crunch. It is true that after saying no to every flavor I invented, Dad finally whipped up an experiment batch of cheddar bunny crunch earlier this summer. I told him how every kid in Brooklyn eats these cheddar bunny crackers for snacks. So hey, other salty things are good in ice cream, peanuts, pistachios, or pretzel bits. Why not cheddar bunnies? Chin from downstairs, my best friend Wayne Scotting, and I, we all three spent the rest of the afternoon barfing. That's why there's no cheddar bunny ice cream. Mom said, could Dad please not waste any more time and resources making my weird ice cream ideas? And he said, okay. After that, I stopped trying to help out in the shops. My sister, she works behind the counter on the weekends and in summer when it's busy. But you see, I'm too young, and no other job is as fun as inventing ice cream flavors. Anyway, I first noticed Inkling that day at the end of the summer in Big Round Pumpkin. There's nothing for me to do while everyone is setting up because 2 days ago, Wayne Scotting moved away to Iowa City. Forever. Against his will. I don't know how I'm going to face 4th grade without him. We have been in the same class together since pre-K. But I don't want to talk about Wayne Scotting. It makes my throat close up. I want to tell you about Inkling. It's hot that day, sweaty, smelly, New York City Labor Day weekend hot. I open the freezer and lean my face into the cold. "Hank, please," says Mom, as she puts fresh bags in the recycling bins. I close the freezer and just lean against it. Then I go into the kitchen and lie down on the cool tiles near the big sink. "You're underfoot, little dude," says Dad as he makes his way from the fridge to the front of the store. He's got a large tub of ice cream under each arm. I know I'm underfoot, but I'm so bored. I don't know what to do. I roll over onto my stomach and press my cheek against the cool floor. Oh, hey! There is a Lego propeller underneath the sink. My Lego propeller that I've been looking for. My city rescue copter can't be complete without it. I reach for it, and my hand touches fur. Fur! It is so weird a feeling that I snatch my hand back. I look around. I squint at the darkness under the sink. Nothing furry there. Just the pipes and a bucket with a sponge in it. I put my hand back. Fur. Definitely fur. Silky soft, like the tail of a fluffy Persian cat. I jerk my hand back and stand up. There is fur that I can't see. What's happening? As I stumble, I stand and I knock over a stack of metal bowls. Bam! They crash around me with a clatter, and pumpkin-colored sprinkles cascade down my legs and skid across the floor. Dad comes rushing in. "Hank, you okay?" "Dad, there was fur under the sink," I yell. And I'm sorry, I knocked over the bowls and the sprinkles. I'm feeling a little insane right now. That was so strange, feeling fur that wasn't there. Dad looks at me, then looks under the sink. "Little dude, I'm not seeing any fur. It's invisible fur. I cleaned under there this morning." "But there..." "And even if there was fur," Dad continues, "there's no reason to make so much noise about it." "You don't believe me," I cry. Dad sighs. "I believe you. It's just, can you please keep your voice down? The shop is open. We've got customers out there." I stand there stupidly. The metal bowls surround me on the floor. Sprinkles are everywhere. Of course, Dad doesn't believe me. It sounds crazy what I'm saying. It sounds like something goofy that a bored kid like me with an overbusy imagination would invent just to get attention. "Sorry," I say. I must have imagined it. Dad almost never loses his temper. "That's okay, Hank," he says. "Just clean up the sprinkles in the bowls." He hands me the broom, but I don't use it right away. I sit down on the floor and stare underneath the sink. Either something was there or it wasn't. If something was there and I can't see it, then I need to get my eyes checked. Last year, my teacher read us this book where a girl went blind on a prairie. Ever since then, I thought it could happen to me. I could go blind. And then I'd have to work on my Lego airport purely by sense of touch and go to school with a seeing eye dog. I don't know what makes a person go blind, actually, but maybe it's something like eating too much cookie dough ice cream. In that case, I'm in serious danger. On the other hand, if nothing was there, and yet I felt something, then maybe I have some nerve disease that makes my hands feel fur when it's only tile. Bit by bit, everything will feel furry to me. I won't be able to tell the difference between a china cup and a banana. They will both just feel like medium-sized piles of fur. I will be the only person ever to have this kind of nerve problem. I will have to drop out of school so scientists can do tests on me all day. I'll never learn to type or play the piano. "Hank!" Dad is back in the kitchen fetching a carton of milk. I can hear the espresso machine whirring outside. "I asked you to clean up the sprinkles. We can't have the kitchen floor like this. One of us could fall." I forgot about the sprinkles. Like, I couldn't even see them while I was thinking about the fur. That's how my brain works. Over busy. I get the dustpan, clean up the sprinkles, make sure every last one of them is gone from the kitchen floor. Then I feel under the sink. Nothing. Pipe, tile, bucket, sponge. No fur. But I am thinking that fur was there. I mean, I am almost sure it was really there. It didn't feel like my imagination. It felt real. The Invisible Inkling by Emily Jenkins. Check it out. It's a great read. If you ever want to reach out to us, you can email us at youthservices@olpl.org. Thanks again. Hey, have a great day. Take care now.